Straight to the wall, bro. Straight to the wall, bro. Yeah.
That's sick,
bro. Okay, wait. I'll put it up later.
Yeah, that's it. Alright, cool. So we could.
Yeah, work in progress, but I don't know.
Yeah, but if you need more art stuff, let me know.
Yes, please, bro.
So yeah, we can start with the MTV based type.
I've been living here for 2 years. Yeah, 2 years. I was supposed to move to Boston actually, and then plans changed, and so I just decided to like stay here. Yeah, that's why it's not as decorated as I want it to be, because I'm always kind of like, oh, am I leaving? So yeah. To be honest, like
you either here or like you just out.
Yeah, I'm either here or I'm downtown or I'm like there.
Carlton, like, are you doing with that?
No, I exchanged into communications. I was doing music for a year, and then I was like, yeah. But
no, and then I'll probably cut that out.
Yeah.
So just zoom into, like, going into him and then walk down type.
Yeah.
But it really isn't going to be sound anyway, so it probably won't matter.
Yo, what's up? Come in. I've got my studio right here. Pretty simple, pretty sweet, pretty simple. Nothing symmetrical, but that's raw, I guess. That's me. Family gifts, you know, penguins. I love penguins. This is literally the studio, you know, like, it's just where I work. I only work with one Focusrite, you know, little box, my laptop. Oh yeah. Check these. So, broken guitar, but it still works. I make it work. One electric, one bass.
You use all of them?
Yeah.
Really?
Yeah. All of them. Yeah, I like to experiment, to be honest. Like, sometimes I'd like make music like straight into like my workstation, you know, like straight into like the digital and stuff. But sometimes, you know, like sometimes I like to record stuff outside of the room, outside of the studio.
Yeah.
It makes things sound different,
Well,
more like
sounds from
yeah. I like when we can hear like if something's like behind you, if something's like on the left, you know, just a little bit. Yeah, I mean, it's definitely not like the most like professional way, but it works, you know. It's unorthodox. I kind of like it. Yeah.
What the big white guitar?
Yeah. That's currently in my band's place.
Oh.
Yeah. We have a different place where we practice.
Yeah.
I leave all my stuff there because it's so much to carry. That guitar is like so heavy, man.
Yeah,
like that's why I barely like move, you know, on stage. I'm trying to. I try to jump. You know?
I see that at the peak of it, and I was like, what is that guitar, bro? I don't even know what type of guitar is it.
Oh, so it's like a hollow body. It's like a electric and acoustic at the same time.
Oh.
So I can play it without it being plugged in, but at the same time, it sounds better if it's plugged in.
Yeah.
I guess one thing about the hollow body is just like it sounds more full. It's like warm. It's like really warm.
Yeah.
I like to play way lower than other guitarists play, so I just think it's like a pretty good guitar for that.
Yeah, definitely looks good.
As long as it looks good, you know. It does. Yeah.
Okay, cool.
I don't know what else to say, man. This is pretty much it. This is where the magic happens, you know. So work in progress so far. This room grows the more that I grow, to be honest. Like that's something that I've realized, you know. Only lived here for like 2 years, and straight away like I moved in and I was like, this is the room. This is the room where I want to set up everything.
Well, like
you know?
there's more rooms and everything.
Yeah, there's more rooms and everything, you know, like I have a bedroom, you know, but
so here's just like mostly where you record.
Just where I record. I live here, you know, I choose to just like stay here, you know.
What was it about this room?
The walls in this apartment building, man, they're so thin, man, and I've had so many like noise complaints. I used to record actually there, you know, like where the windows are and everything. And then one night at like 11 p.m. I had like a loud ass bang, and it's just this Russian guy being like, "Hey, you can't make noise after 11." I'm like, "Bro, I'm making money, bro." I was like, "Bro, how can you hear me, bro? Like, there's an elevator right between us." So I don't know. I was only like 2 weeks after moving in, and I was like, okay, I'm just gonna move everything in here. It's pretty isolated. This does nothing. These black panels, they do little to nothing, bro.
Cause I know, like I have a friend who, like in high school, he used to rap. So like, he used to use this thing. So I thought it was for like noise.
Yeah, it's definitely like it definitely absorbs it, you know. But
not really.
Yeah, in this room especially, not really. Just because I'd have to do way more, you know. I think just because I record in that little corner, you know, it's more. It helps a little bit, but I've kind of used the bleed of sound, you know, just to my advantage, you know. I'm definitely inspired by like artists like Dijon, you know, and other people who make like songs that are really raw, you know, and I like to replicate that, you know.
I should check that out.
Dijon's so good.
Yeah, like I was sending you Frank, Cleo Soul.
Yeah, Cleo Soul, I love.
More recently, yeah, man.
Yeah,
I got the Endless app. I said the Endless app. The Untitled app. I got like the Endless album and like the Nostalgia Ultra one. And
No, you know, like, music is pretty much the thing that you can, like, I'm pretty quiet, you know, until like we actually start talking about music and like artists and just like that's my thing, you know. Yeah.
Respect that.
Yeah.
Man, I wish I could sing too.
Bro, I wish I could rap, man. Yeah, I can't do that.
Have you tried?
I tried, but as a kid, you know, like I tried like I was 15, 16 with a SoundCloud that was like busted. This SoundCloud was busted. My whole SoundCloud was so bad, bro.
But you still have the account.
Yeah, I still have the account. I'm still using the same account, bro.
Oh, really?
Like, yeah.
What, did you just delete this old song?
No.
Everything is still there?
Everything is still there. Everything is still there on SoundCloud. 2K Yerg.
Oh, that's it?
Yeah.
Let me check that out.
2K Yerg. Yeah.
Oh, it's the same thing on the Untitled.
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah.
I'm gonna listen to that.
No.
But I feel like you could also, like, I don't know, just how rap is now. I think you could definitely, with your sound, you could definitely do something rap wise. Cause it's more just like what, like rhythm and like word.
I want to do like spoken word and stuff too, you know. But then I once recorded something that was spoken word on top of instrumentals, and I don't know. I'm just hearing my voice talk back to me. I'm like, this is corny, man. So I'm just. So I was just like, I'm gonna stick to singing. I'm just gonna stick to singing.
Do you know how much I feel that? Because, I mean, I do poetry too, and she does poetry also. But I do poetry too, and then every time I have to like hear myself like read my poetry, I'm like, bruh, get me out of here. But yeah, I could like read you some stuff like later.
Yes. Yeah.
But yeah, anyways,
I mean, there's nothing else here.
Yeah, this is good.
I mean,
I feel like now next probably just need to.
I can play some stuff.
And then I think we just.
Yeah. I'm just gonna.
Yeah.
You know, funny thing is, I like because I'm always moving too. So you know how like you're listening to music, right? And it sounds different in earphones than it does in headphones, than it does in your car, than it does in like speakers, and than it does in like the actual MacBook or like phone speakers. Like people when we have to make music, you have to really focus on that, you know? Like you have to be like, oh, it sounds good on these speakers, but it sounds ass on like the earphones, you know? Like, that's, I mean, personally, that's something that I've had to kind of work on a lot this year, is just kind of like, just having to fight with yourself and kind of be like, is this perfectionism or is it like,
Press the red button.
Okay. But yeah, I was gonna say, how do you make sure it sounds good on everything?
So typically I would use like a bunch of references, like reference songs, you know. Recently I've been like really into like the 2000s, like the Timbaland, you know, like Justin Timberlake, you know, like type of Brandy, you know, like like just that whole production, same as Tyler the Creator as well, you know. Everything's super like everything's super boosted, but without it sounding distorted. So I typically just use some songs as reference, and then I'm kind of like, oh, I want this kick in my song to sound like this kick that's already been in a song that's released. Like Closer, for example. Wait a second. Closer. Let me see how loud this shit is. Not loud enough. Not loud enough.
Do you need to close the door? Oh, we're good.
Yeah. So, the first verse in this one, I was like, I kind of want to sing it from like far and stuff. Just make it, make the sound, make the voice feel like you're in the room with me. You know, I like that. You know, a lot of the time, sound engineers, they'll be like, no, you can't do that. It has to be like really isolated and stuff. You know, like there's so many rules. But at the end of the day, it's like, what are the rules? You know, like there shouldn't be any rules. If it sounds good, then it sounds good. I think, me personally, I think that's how it should be. You know, if it sounds good, then it sounds good.
Would you say you like prefer recording by yourself?
Yeah, I would say. But at the same time, I'm very self-aware in the fact that like collaboration does make beautiful art as well. You know, like I'm used to always working by myself. You know, I'm used to only believing in my vision, and that's something that I've had to, as I grow older, that's something that I'm kind of trying to get over as well. Socialize more, you know, brainstorm with other creatives. You know, that's definitely my goal in the future. Because, you know, I can only do so much by myself. You know, I wanna branch out creatively. Yeah, I think I'm doing pretty well by myself, but like at the same time,
You could be better.
at the same time, I definitely can be better. You know, I'm always striving for better. To be honest, it's good, but it kind of sucks at the same time. You know, as soon as this is releasing tomorrow, and I'm still gonna be like, you know,
Yeah,
like,
not
nah.
to.
Yeah, I'm like, I'm happy with it. You know, but I have other things that are in the works right now that I'm more excited to release.
Oh, yeah.
It's always like that, you know. I think that's what every artist is gonna be like. Oh, I just released something, but the next one, I'm telling you, bro, I'm telling you.
And it keeps going like
it's
that.
always like that all the time.
Yeah.
I've been doing this for I think like 5 years, 6 years, and it's always been like, no, the next one. Even before songs released, I'm already working on other stuff. But modern times, you know, social media, whatever, you know, kind of like that's hard to work with. But that's just me. That's a me struggle.
Nah, man.
Anyways,
That's definitely universal, because that's definitely me struggle too. Everything you were saying about, even from isolation to, because when I just used to like make my own thing, and then like my friend, the photographer, was meant to be here. We just like talking one day, and then you know just started taking pictures together, and then just like added the different dimensions, like the arts. So I get what you mean, and then me too, man.
and now that stuff is hard. Now your stuff is hard. See, exactly. Exactly. That's what I mean.
I hear that.
Yeah.
I hear that.
Should I play the song?
Yeah. And also like walk us through it too.
Yeah. Yeah.
We can let you play.
Yeah.
And yeah, you can talk about it.
Perfect. Yeah, I mean, yeah, like, so that chorus took so long. That chorus took so long for me to do, man. Like, we were texting and stuff, and like I have 13 different versions of this song, you know, like beforehand, like, I was really into electronic music and stuff like that, but like you can't see that in my discography, you know. I used to only do like acoustic stuff, but me as a listener, like I listen to a lot of electronic things, but it's just a different skill set, you know. It's just a completely different skill set. Like the people that make that is insane. They're insane. But for that chorus, like I just wanted to feel big, you know. A lot of the times when I've gotten feedback from my previous songs, you know, that have been released, you know, it's kind of like it's the same thing, kind of like it's missing that oomph, it's missing that punch, you know. And I'm like, I know, I just don't know how to do that. I don't know how to do that, man. Not yet. This one, I'm getting closer. Yeah. Yeah, I'm getting closer. I guess the song is really just about the fear of growing up, you know, fear of accountability, and you know the fear of time, you know, just, you know, when is that time that I have to grow up, you know. I am 20, you know, and a lot of the times everyone's like, oh, you know, like that's out of the teen years, you're out of the teen years. I've felt 20 for the past 5 years, so I don't know, but I don't know, man. I'm terrible at talking out loud. So that's why I make music, you know. So like my lyrics, I think, reflects how I feel best, especially at the times that I'm writing it. Most of the times I've only realized the meaning of the song when I'm finished. Sometimes, you know, 2 months after it's released, I realize the meaning, and I wrote it, you know. This one, I just know it's about. So far, I just know it's about reaching and fear of growing. Yeah, still not getting over, afraid of getting older, running lost in your mind. It's pretty simple. It's pretty simple, but at the same time, I think it's
very effective.
Thank you. Yeah. This second verse though is probably, not to hype myself up, but it's probably like my favorite thing I've ever done.
Yeah.
Wait. Yeah. me personally, I don't experiment like that. I guess like that's not a lot, you know, but at the same time, like, my process is definitely a process that I'm pretty proud of. That second verse, I wanted it to feel like, like that 2000s type of era, you know, like where it's like, you know, like really heavy type, but not like too much, but just enough to make it like to feel that oof, you know. Yeah, the ending.
Bro, the ending. If you ask me, man.
That's your favorite?
That's my favorite.
Yeah, I got that. I got that too. I've shared this to I think like a few people, and they've said the same thing. You know, and it's great. It's great to have people that can give me that feedback that aren't like producing music. You know, I love to have feedback from listeners. You know,
Yeah.
me myself like. Because I make music and I like create it, you know, it's like in me, you know. Sometimes I'm like, oh, it's too much music, like I have to live in silence, you know, for a bit because there's always something curing up and stuff. So sometimes I feel like I'm lacking that perspective, you know, that listener perspective of people that listen to everything, you know, all day, every day, you know, music, whether it's like trap, classical, you know, everything, you know, like I need that perspective, and I feel like anyways. it's funny. Yeah, this part. This is that raw shit, you know? It's funny because it's like that is from a voice memo from like way back, like way back.
What do you mean, you singing?
Yeah, that singing and like the piano playing. I was kind of like, I'm bored with where the song's going, you know. Like I want to add a little spice to the ending, you know. And so just quick cut, you know, piano. It's not even recorded on microphone. That was recorded on my phone, you know, like a voice memo. Just like straight from there, not edited, unless like the little cuts, of course, you know. But no, yeah, it's pretty much just piano, out of tune, really out of tune piano, like old piano. But yeah,
Beautiful.
thank you.
Beautiful.
Yeah,
And Booster too.
Booster, yeah. Wait a second.
You need to walk us through that.
So Booster, like I had the idea. I've had the idea for 2 years now. I just didn't know how to approach it. I'm still approaching it now. It's still a demo right now, but I'm still gonna play it. You know, come on. Some shit your parents be like, your parents are like driving, you know, like it's like, you know, like beaches and stuff, you know, California type of,
It's like literally summer vibes.
exactly.
Like night times.
It's a hot summer night, you know? Like, absolutely. And I'm trying to make it transition to another thing, you know?
Like a different song.
Yeah. That's kind of, I do that on purpose just to push myself to kind of like get out of a song, you know, just kind of like, okay, now it's like, now like let's make something else, you know? Let's make something inspired by the thing you just made, you know?
Yeah.
Yeah. That's boosting, man.
Yeah, but quick question: do you make your instrumentals too?
Yeah.
Yeah.
I make everything, man. I used to work with producers and everything. And I loved that experience. I loved that. Don't get me wrong. Like I really loved that, and I'm so grateful. I'm where I am right now because I work with different producers. But at the same time, I feel like I think of music differently, man. Like I think of it much differently than the people that I have worked with. And I think recently I've been kind of on this like self-fulfillment, you know, journey, just kind of like, okay, let me trust my vision, let me see where it goes, you know, and if people mess with it, then great, you know, and then let me do like my creations first, and then find ways to connect it with other people, you know, collaborate with others.
Just kind of like solidify your own identity and your own vision.
Exactly. And then eventually, I'll definitely want to produce for other people, you know. But I'm not there yet, you know. I can tell, but soon, you know. Yeah, man.
I have this artist. Cause I was talking to my friend, cause I was listening to the song like on my speakers at home. I was talking to like my roommate. Like I have this artist. I'm going to play it for you.
Yeah.
But I was thinking, it's like both of you are like two different worlds. But I was just thinking, like, imagine if both of you like came together. But like, yeah, I'll play that for you later.
Yeah, bro.
But yeah, man.
I'm always down to collaborate now. Like I'm like give me ideas. I'm ready to bounce off. You know, like you know.
Yeah.
That teamwork, absolutely, man. Yeah, and I'm autistic, man. So like, you know, my shit, like, you know, like we work in different ways, you know. But I'm definitely like, I'm ready, man. I'm ready, absolutely. Yeah. I don't know what else to say. That's.
Nah, man. But like, just before we close off here, like,
Yeah.
how you feeling about the what's it called, drop?
Yeah, the drop. It's coming tomorrow. I just re-edited a mix, but it's like one of those things where I'm super nitpicky. It's like, oh, I want the bass to be more louder. So I just re-uploaded that. Technically speaking, it's probably gonna be updated in like a few days, but still dropping tomorrow. I'm happy. I'm pretty happy. I've been working on. It's 3 songs dropping tomorrow. I've been working on that for like a year and a half. Now I'm just kind of, now I just want to get out of my nest, you know, just, yeah, connect with people, you know. I want to do some visuals, you know. I want to, yeah, absolutely. I'm excited. I'm super excited. I think that this release will open a lot of my doors I think it will open some eyes, because if you check out my discography, it's like it's not like that, you know. It's not like this. But I like that. I like changing it up. At least until I find my artistic identity, and I feel like I'm pretty close to there. Yeah. So consistency is still in the works. Excited. I'm really excited. Yeah.
Excited too, bro. I'm excited too. Alright, cool. I think we're good here.
Perfect.
So I'm just going to play you the songs real quick.
Yeah, man.
And then we can head out to the...
Perfect. I feel like my job is done. If I have to explain further, you know, what the song means, I'm like, then there's no point, you know. I want my songs to speak for me, you know. I don't have to, like, I don't want to be like so mysterious, nonchalant, you know, whatever, you know. But like, I'm like, if I've done my job right, then the song speaks for itself.
Yeah,
you know, I don't have to say anything. It's on purpose, you know, like that feeling of like, it feels sad, you know.
Yeah.
But like, even when I'm making it, I didn't even want it to feel sad, but it was the stuff that's inside, like really deep inside, that really just pops out when I'm making music, you know. If I'm talking, then there's like a filter, you know, there's always a filter. But if I'm creating music and I'm writing lyrics, you know.
Feeling too, like, even when, because the thing is, like, I've been making art for like a year now, and I hadn't like publicly started, like, selling it or like talking to people about it, like maybe like 6 months after. And then I also realized the same thing, that like when I'm making my stuff and then when I'm like talking to people about it, it's like, bro, like, what?
Yeah. What else do I need to say?
No, but think, you know, for like how you said, like when you listen back and that's when you're understanding what you're making. It's like, oh, I'm also now like, as I'm speaking, I'm like saying things that I've never ever thought before, and I'm like, oh, what the hell?
Exactly. Literally. Sometimes also, like, when you're in that situation of like, oh, I have to speak on it. Oh, like it has to have meaning, you know.
Yeah.
Your art already has meaning.
Yeah.
All art already has meaning.
Yeah.
You know, just because someone needs you to write a description, you know, 100 characters, 200 words, or whatever, you know, like, that's, you know, just listen, just look, you know, like, it's already there. I feel like us as humans, you know, like, we're so creative, we're so artistic, like it doesn't, like, to the point that it's subconscious, you know. I feel it's all subconscious. It's all subconscious, you know.
It's really a gift and a blessing from God, like,
Absolutely.
honestly, because it's like, I noticed the times where I try to overly be in control.
Exactly.
Is where I make probably like the worst stuff, or I don't make anything at all. But as soon as I'm just like, I just let myself like be led, and I'm just like enjoying the process of creating. Because I was listening to Lauryn Hill, and then she was like, she feels like praising God is when you're being like your most like authentic self, something like that. Just like I don't know, cause it's like when you're creating, like you try to take all the glory. I feel like that's already like that's probably demonic.
Yeah. No, you have to know. Like, you have to know your culture. You have to know your surroundings, your environment. You know. Me personally, like I am so easily influenceable. It's crazy. That's been something I've been trying to work on. Like I will hear like an artist like music, and I'll be like, damn, I'm so hyper fixating on how they make and how they create, and then that's when I see my art is losing quality, you know, because I'm not doing like, as you said, you know, I'm not embracing creativity. I'm not embracing it. All I'm doing is kind of, you know, being inauthentic, you know. But once you learn how to not feel guilty of taking inspiration, you know, because all of us, we all have this pride, you know, of kind of like, oh, everything is original. I want to be original. Oh, I want to be original. You know, nothing is original. Nothing, absolutely not. But that's the beauty of it. I feel like sometimes we have to shift the mood, you know, the energy from, you know, oh, I want to make something extremely original, instead of like you have centuries of art, you know, you can look at, you can be inspired. You have multiple people that are living with you like right now, you know, and you can take inspiration from everyone. And that's how you make your own art. You know, we're all products of our environment. So I feel like, yeah, I don't know how to end that point, but yeah.
Ain't not much to say. Let me just.
Yeah, play it. Yeah, that's sick. That's beautiful. I love that fusion, man.
I don't even know how he does it. But he does one more. Same guy though.
Who's this?
Fuji Montana.
Fuji Montana.
Yeah. I can send you. I'll just send you like his Spotify. You can check it out.
Yeah, yeah.
I think it's this one. Okay. I love this one so much, bro.
This is raw. This is raw.
Yeah.
This already, yeah.
Thank God, cause he was harassing my name. Yeah, I was just broke, so bitch, you should have to change. Yeah, got it together, then now be calling my name. Damn, got it together, now they gon' say that I changed. Damn, yeah, I was down from the start. You said that you love me, that shit broke my heart. Emotionally scarred, like when I saw you left from the dead, I was playing my part. But shit started moving, I'm making it fall. But they didn't tell me when they think I'm a star. I was just walking out, look at my car. I was just walking out, look at my car. You said you love me, you never leave. You said you love me, like what do you mean? I was just down by myself, got a whole lot of shit that I thought I would see. I'm screaming for help, but no one can see. Like a whole lot of shit I can break, just see. Yeah, I'm praying this shit gon' work. Like a whole lot of shit I can break, just breathe. Just I get too hot, I gotta chill, yeah, I gotta chill, yeah, I gotta chill. I'm just bro, do for real, yeah, do for real, yeah, do for real. My niggas going crazy for the kill, yeah, for the kill, yeah, for the kill. We got too rich, fuck a deal, like these be too real, shit ain't real.
Real. Can I give you one artist? Can I give you one? Because this reminds me of another one. Wait a second.
That was good. That was good.
I love it. I love.
That's sick.
Yeah, man.
That's sick.
Yeah. I'm working with other people right now. Talking about collaboration stuff. Like, so I have 2 artist profiles and whatever. Like, I'm working on 2K Yerg and the one like Great Brisson.
Yeah.
The 2K Yerg one is purely experimental. It's purely like I made it because I want to work with like these other people that I'm working with.
Yeah.
Just start like making stuff like that. You know, just like yeah.
I'm here for it, bro.
It's just like cause at some point, you know, I'm kind of like you have to realize that modernity right now, like the music industry is changing. It's evolving. Absolutely. You know, there's no more like you don't have to be on the radio to be like famous or whatever. You know, like it's like that's past. You know, that's past. As much as people don't want to believe in that, that's past. Absolutely. I feel like now you can just. It's much better because now there's people who have less than this. You know, they have less than this making much like fire music, and they're getting the recognition that they deserve. And you know, I feel like music is evolving right now. We're in a time period where all worlds are colliding, and they're making one big Pangea. You know, it's gonna be really really cool. I just want to experiment. You know, I just want to experiment. Do whatever I think is fire. Yeah.
Bro, I'm here for that, dude. I'm here for this transition, like
It's definitely transitions. I've been transitioning, bro. Yeah, but let me show you the place that I do field working. It's outside. I take walks. It's not like a far walk. It's just kind of like it's an empty space that sometimes I just record the noise. You know, there's deers sometimes. There's like big ass birds. There's crows and shit. It's crazy. Yeah.
I hope you catch them too.
Yeah. It's definitely a spot. It's definitely a spot for like video taking. Yeah.
Jesus, cool.
Super sick, man. Yeah.
Let's do it. I'll just send you like a bunch of stuff.
Yes.
And then you just let me know. Yes. Or if you want anything custom, let me know too.
Yeah.
Thank you.
We're just gonna follow it. I'll just bring you guys to my spot. Now I'm like, I'll try to get out of that unemployment. Yeah. I'm basically living with my girlfriend. She's in downtown, so yeah.
I live downtown as well. This is like English. It's called
Okay, yeah. Yeah, so that's close to like King Edward.
yeah. But I go usually to like Parliament. You know the picture where I sent you?
Yeah.
Like I walk like down there, like around that area.
That's so cool.
Like there's like this area where the walks kind of go over.
Yeah, yes. Yeah. No, that's so cool. That's so cool. This like the scene changes every day. You know, the scene changes every day. I think that's what I really love about it is that I never capture the same thing twice. You know? Like sometimes if I'm trying to record something, I miss it and I'm like, you know, like that was cool. You know, like. Just wait. Are you guys fine with like a 10-minute walk?
Yeah.
Okay,
Oh, okay. My camera, where is it?
Can you get some?
Yeah, I did.
You did?
Yeah, that's my homie Camilla, bro.
That's crazy.
Yeah, man.
This is sick. That's me.
I never saw that.
Yo. Wait, she got 3 kids. Yo, they're 4.
Oh,
Yo. That's crazy.
that's gorgeous. What's up? It's just from far, yeah. It's not like a natural waterfall. It's just you can see the other side. Like, yeah, this is the canal. Yeah, man. This is what I mean. Yeah. Mental peace.
Mm.
Absolutely. I don't know how far out like you guys are willing to go. You know, like there's like another like this is a pretty chill spot, and there's another one that you just have to like walk there. It's like
Like go around.
yeah. You just yeah. If you guys are down,
Yeah, you don't.
Yeah, it's fun.
that's so weird. Wait a second.
Wait, do it again, do it again.
Hold on. Yeah.
Wow.
Cause I have to find somewhere that's not shallow.
Mm.
We'll be here a while.
This is nice.
There we go.
Wow, I
Oh, you
missed
didn't catch
it.
that?
Wow.
Didn't
No,
catch
do it
that?
again, do it again, do it again,
That
do
was
it
like
again.
6 hops too.
That's really
It's like,
No. Okay. Yeah.
whatever.
I'm sorry.
It's weird. Yeah. Man, I don't know. It's so weird. I'm like bring like other people to like my
Yeah.
to.
Thank you.
I love it though. I'm so grateful to be honest. Like just sharing.
So when you come here, you just sit down.
Yeah, I sit down. I'm literally like just thinking. Literally just thinking. You can't hear anything other than you know like. Yes, man. Exactly. Yeah. I don't even know. Well, Vicky.
I'm just on that pack and call you back. I ain't talking back, I'ma let you rip. Go through my phone, see things you should have.
This reminds me a little of like Trippy Red. Just a little bit.
I think like it's like a electronic vibe or something. Lifting this? Mine's all married.
Yeah, definitely.
Like that's what I'm saying. Like they still take like elements of like Afrobeat and they just I don't know what they're doing.
She fucking non-stop, but she a diva. Scuba pussy, kinda go deeper. I'm crashing out the pants when you brains up.
And you know it's good when it's only when it doesn't repeat itself.
Yeah,
it's just one. It's like give me more, give me more.
Why you do that, bro? I have too many songs. I'm gonna say one more, but I just felt it
Bro was just putting me on at this point. At this
That's
point,
real.
he was putting me on. Like trippy also. You know, it's like
chaos and youthful. ending of this one. Ah! There's one more. Actually, I'll see you.
I just love this part. Like,
You wanna know how brave became a space boy? I'll tell you how it happened. I saw it all firsthand.
Why you go to tell me about the bad price?
I wanted to
Why
mention
you go to
something.
tell my bro he get it right? Cooking in the kitchen what he specialize in. We got hella strings, we got hella hybrids. Told her she my mate, you can be my sidekick. I might make a claim if you trouble my bitch. Out here every day and I do as I wish.
Same bitch, same nigga. Can we stop around young son, nigga? Jeans big, it's a true legend. Give me a third and she gotta know it. My beat go, can she kick it? Swing around to the center. How can I like you switch it? Yeah, it's on the mess. Them saying, we something different. I be smoking baskets with the same dog. Shawty so mango. She wanna fuck, cause she say so. Can't up in your face, so I won't. Mommy thinks I'm killing out the rain, oh yeah, yeah. Give me from me fucking up the same, oh no, no.
Shows how to make you free. In a yellow land bumblebee. Yeah, push start, get up, come key.
Same bitch, same nigga. Can we stop around young son, nigga? Jeans big, it's a true legend. Give me a third and she gotta know it. My beat go, can she kick it? Swing around to the center. How can I like you switch it? Yeah, it's on the mess. Them saying, we something different. I be smoking baskets with the same dog. Shawty so mango. She wanna fuck, cause she say so. Can't up in your face, so I won't. Mommy thinks I'm killing out the rain, oh yeah, yeah. Give me from me fucking up the same, oh no, no. Got my money up, they say I'm chilling, oh my god. Yeah, me and my brother for the same, oh. Found me in the corner, but she's late, oh.
I mean niggas too, but I say so, like Doja. Yeah, she turned me open up the same hole, I told ya. I like thug niggas, keep that straight up, my soldier. Pussy like a drug, got you tripping, I can't hold ya. No, you never wanna leave me. Told so many lies, but he still believe me. Release for a little bitch, yeah, you wanna treat me. Bitches cannot see me unless it's on TV, TV.
That's crazy. Bro, reverse the beat.
Why? Not no reason to do that, bro. No reason. Like,
Oh my
that was so
God.
unnecessary, bro. Like, what? But seriously, that's what I think.
That's what I was